Let's talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is April 11, 2019, and we're gonna be doing NXT results. But if I forgot at WrestleMania, who won the pay-per-view's championship? And ladies and gentlemen, you're new, and the first reigning champion that me and Grandma 13 is not the champions. His name is Anthony, and he is the champion. He has his own belt. He doesn't have my belt, but I can't wear my belt because I'm not a champion. But he's going to have the shortest reign when he defends that title at Money in the Bank. He has to defend it because it's one of the big pay-per-views as well. Because me and Grandma 13 could go for the Money in the Bank, and maybe he could as well. We will get to that rules when we get there. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about NXT results. I'm surprised they weren't just talking about NXT TakeOver New York. We had some matches. I believe we had 3 matches that happened here. I'm not going to look at my list here. I think I can remember the matches. We had the first match of the evening is Candice LeRae versus Aaliyah. Almost forgot who it is because nobody cares about Aaliyah. I shouldn't say that she's from Canada. Oh well, she's a jobber. But ladies and gentlemen, this match was decent. It was okay. I like Candice LeRae. She's good. She's like a high flyer, and she gets the win. Maybe she could be the next NXT Women's Champion, and everybody could go crazy like they did for her husband when he won the NXT Championship. So that was an okay match. It was okay. But Aaliyah, you need to start working better, and stop crying and whining and having a tantrum. Because you got challenged and you lost. I was trying to say there. But ladies and gentlemen, and then we had Jackson Ryker versus Danny Burch. And ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match as well. It was decent, but the winner of that match was Jackson Ryker. And then they beat up Odin Lorcan as well. Did you know Lorcan's on 205 Live as well now? But yeah, Danny Burch lost to Jackson Ryker. I don't know. I'm bored today. Okay, guys. I got nothing to do. I don't know why. But yeah, the winner of that match was Jackson Ryker. He beat Danny Burchy Burch. And then we have our main event. Main event is a tag team match: the Street Profits versus Marcel Berthel, the NXT UK guys, and Fabian Aichner. And of course, we all thought Fabian Aichner and Marcel will win, but that's not the case. The case is that the Street Profits won the match. I like Montez Ford. He's like the guy is so flexible. He doesn't look like a cruiserweight, but he's so flexible. But ladies and gentlemen, the guy is great. But the winner of that match was the Street Profits. I forgot how they won, but they got the win. They beat those guys. Maybe they get a shot of the NXT Tag Team Champions. NXT Tag Team Championships against the War Raiders. Yes, I'm sorry for yawning, guys. I am tired and bored at the same time. I really don't know why. I haven't been so bored today. It's been ugly today. It's been snowing today. Yeah, it wasn't really great weather to have fun. I was cold, and I don't want to be cold in the morning. So yeah, I was grumpy. a lot of times. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, I will, there's a lot of things I do want to talk about the vlog channel. I might talk about it right now. There's a lot of things we should talk about on the vlog channel. There is going to be a break time. Not on this channel. We're still going to do every time videos with my usual schedule I always do. This one is not having a break. But with my vlog channel, maybe I would do sometimes do a result video because something wrong with my tablet or my tablet needs charging because that's my main channel where my main channel is on. But that's the only time I'll be using my vlog channel is when my tablet needs charging or YouTube is not loading or anything like that. So that's what we're doing, and yeah, that's what I'm doing because I didn't figure out what am I going to do with the blog channel. Yeah, I talk about Josh Alexander. We talk about Josh Alexander. Yeah, I watched the guy. The guy was on Destiny Wrestling, but that's wrestling news. That's wrestling, and my main channel is all about wrestling. Is all about wrestling. Even when I go to wrestling, is all about wrestling. Right, guys? So, what I'm going to do with this one, I'm going to change my main channel name, if you guys is okay with that. What am I asking you guys? I think I should change my name to Tyler's Talk Podcast. My podcast is different than everybody else's. If you guys seen Uncle Larry's, McJuggernuggets, Uncle Larry's, they've been doing these podcasts on Spotify or other things that you can do podcasts. But mine is a video podcast. And mine's about wrestling, not about the world. Because the world is sadness. And it scares me about talking about people dying or something stupid things that Donald Trump or any kind of president does. So I'm not going to do that. Okay, guys? It scares me. It scares me. Like, they talking about something really bad. I don't want to talk about that. That scares me more than it scares anyone else. Some news people might have a problem with that. But that's their job. That's their job. And my job to you guys is something I love to watch or something I like. And that's wrestling. I love wrestling. Alright? So that's my podcast for you guys. We're going to change the name to Tyler's Talk Podcast. And let's see how it goes. Let's see. So like everything is going to be the same. But every time I go to wrestling or I got some wrestling news, like Dean Ambrose thing. But I don't think I ever talked about what happened at the Hall of Fame. The disrespect of this guy, and Gremlin 13 knows this guy, everybody else knows this guy. I believe he's like a UFC guy. And mostly MMA guys and UFC guys are the same thing, right? I think they are. But this guy attacked Bret Hart, and nobody understands why. I don't know he's jealous because Bret Hart is a 2-time Hall of Fame winner. Well, it's not his fault that his partner passed away, you dummy. But this guy attacked Bret Hart in the middle of the ring, in the middle of his speech, as well in the Hall of Fame. I know I've been days late. WrestleMania weekend was crazy. Doing videos was doing crazy. But this made me upset. Like, seriously. It's not because Bret Hart is Canadian. That's why I'm upset. I'm upset because I'm a big fan of wrestling, and this guy, UFC guys always make fun of WWE. Conor McGregor with freaking John Cena. Brock Lesnar does the same thing when he was part of UFC. Make fun of wrestling, call it fake, all that. It's entertainment, you ding-dong guys. People call UFC real. Okay, that's alright. People have their own opinions. But this guy, what he done, it was a real thing. It wasn't scripted. It was a real thing. I didn't watch the Hall of Fame. I didn't see it. I saw a video of it. And it was disrespectful to an old guy. And he knocked down Natalia as well. Like, seriously, what is wrong with this guy? I don't know his name, so that's why I can't say his name. I don't remember his name. And I don't think I want to say his name. It's sad. People are still talking about it. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope WWE finds out why did he attack them and why he did this, why he did that. It's stupid. But ladies and gentlemen, that's wrestling news. I'm a little late on wrestling news. We talked about Dean Ambrose already leaving WWE. That's on my Raw results. If you guys didn't watch that, go on my Raw results on Tuesdays. Dean Ambrose is out. We don't know about Renee Young. More wrestling news, I'll give it to you guys. I don't know any more wrestling news. Not news I know of. Oh, I think maybe this is our news for you guys. If you guys knew that Road Dogg was a writer for SmackDown Live, and he's out. He's gone. I don't know why, but he's gone. It's something about Vince McMahon. He's gone. It's sad. It's a very sad thing. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. And ladies and gentlemen, I just want to tell you guys that about my blog channel. I'm not deleting it. It's just, I need to think, what am I going to blog about? It can't be wrestling because I already have a wrestling channel for that. I don't wrestle. It's just wrestling news. So it's like a podcast. So that's why we're going to call the name To Tell Us Talk Podcast. So yeah, that's all I had to say. I'm sorry, you guys, about the vlog channel. You guys had to wait a little bit. I will give you guys updates when I figure out what I'm going to do. So ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell as well. And I will see you guys on Saturday for Impact Wrestling. Maybe Josh Alexander is making his debut tomorrow night. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you guys tomorrow. Tada is out. Bye-bye.